Life today tests us in countless ways. Stress at work, financial uncertainty, health struggles, betrayal in relationships, the constant noise of social media and the news. For many, it feels like the world is trying to break us. But the truth is, resilience is not a modern invention. The Stoics faced storms far greater than most of us will ever know. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome during plague, famine, and endless wars. Yet he remained calm. Seneca lost fortunes, endured exile, and finally faced a forced suicide, and still wrote with peace until his last breath. Epictetus was born a slave, beaten and crippled, and yet became one of the greatest teachers of freedom. How? Through the art of resilience. For the Stoics, resilience was not pretending life is painless. It was not ignoring hardship. It was enduring trials with dignity and using them as training for the soul. This is what Stoicism teaches us about resilience. And today, we're going to uncover how these ancient lessons can help you endure, adapt, and rise stronger in a chaotic world. Stay until the end. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoicism Mastermind for weekly Stoic wisdom to help you master your mind, your emotions, and your life. Most people confuse resilience with toughness. They think resilience means gritting your teeth, ignoring pain, and pushing forward at any cost. But the Stoics defined resilience differently, the ability to endure hardship without losing your virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is endurable, then endure it." Stop complaining. Resilience doesn't mean you never feel pain. It means you don't let pain control you. Seneca compared life's trials to polishing a gem. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Friction doesn't ruin you. It refines you. For the Stoics, resilience meant facing difficulty with calm, clarity, and dignity, never letting hardship corrupt your character. The Stoics had a radical way of seeing hardship. They saw it as training. Most people see misfortune as punishment, but the Stoics saw it as preparation. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Adversity, to them, was like exercise, painful in the moment, but strengthening in the long run. Epictetus reminded his students, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well." This shift in mindset is the foundation of resilience. Stop demanding that life be easy. Start accepting that hardship is part of the path. When you see trials as opportunities to grow, you cannot be defeated. Marcus Aurelius lived resilience. As emperor, he faced endless wars, betrayal, and a deadly plague that killed millions. Yet in the quiet of his tent, he wrote words of calm in meditations. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus's resilience came from practice. Each night he reminded himself he could not control fortune, but he could always control his thoughts, his actions, and his virtue. That's the Stoic model of resilience. Chaos outside, calm within. Epictetus shows us resilience in powerlessness. Born a slave, beaten until crippled, he owned nothing. But he discovered that freedom was not external, it was internal. He taught, "You may fetter my leg, but not even Zeus himself can overpower my will." His life proves the deepest Stoic truth. Resilience is not about controlling what happens to you. It's about controlling how you respond. Epictetus turned pain into wisdom and became one of history's greatest teachers of resilience. Seneca endured exile, loss, and finally the order to commit suicide. Yet, in his letters, he wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Even facing death, Seneca remained calm. He accepted fate with dignity, showing that resilience is not about avoiding loss. It's about meeting it with clarity and courage. His example reminds us, death, misfortune, exile. None of it can defeat you unless you surrender your mind. The Stoics didn't escape hardship, they embraced it. Marcus Aurelius endured war and plague. Epictetus endured slavery and beatings. Seneca endured exile and death. And yet, none of them were broken. Their message echoes across centuries. You cannot control the world, but you can always control yourself. That is resilience. That is Stoicism. If this spoke to you, subscribe to Stoicism Mastermind. Each week, we uncover timeless Stoic wisdom to help you master your mind, endure adversity, and live with unshakable strength.